Well, it finally happened. Ever since I posted that video about CVS Caremark dropping Zepbound from its formularies, I've had this nagging thought. Will my pharmacy benefits be next? And now it looks like that answer might be yes. And if it's happening to me, it could also happen to you. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So, back in July, I did a video about CVS Caremark dropping Zepbound and pushing Wegovy as its replacement. Let's take a quick look. CVS Caremark is using its leverage to negotiate better deals. They struck a new, more favorable pricing agreement with Novo Nordisk, the maker of Wegovy, and decided to prioritize that drug instead. I'll drop a link to that video in the description. And if you haven't seen it yet, I highly recommend checking it out because I do break down the key differences between Wegovy and Zepbound and why they are not interchangeable, despite what it might look like on paper. Now, getting back to my story. So imagine my surprise when I logged into my pharmacy's website to pay a bill and this message popped up on the screen. This angry looking yellow message with a little warning triangle on it saying the pharmacy will no longer dispense Zepbound as of November 17th, 2025. Additionally, the pharmacy will only fill a 1-month supply of all other GLP-1 medications, including Ozempic, Trulicity, Wegovy, and Mounjaro. And 3-month prescriptions for GLP-1 meds will no longer be offered. Now, for those of you that are not aware, I had been getting 3-month prescriptions. The reason being it was more cost effective. It definitely was a huge savings for me as far as expenses related to Zepbound go. And they go on to say that this change is due to inventory restrictions and reimbursement constraints. Yeah, whatever. Don't care. What the heck is going on? So, that obviously was my first thought. What is happening? And then I remembered that there was an email that I got earlier that morning from our HR rep, and I had not had a chance to read it. Had a busy morning, so I thought, well, now's the time. Better find out what's in that email. So I pulled it up, and sure enough, there it was. And it hit me like a jack in the box holding a neon sign. CVS Caremark, the same CVS Caremark that has dropped Zepbound from its formularies, will replace Express Scripts and Accredo in 2026. So I want to be clear that I have nothing personal against CVS Caremark. I just completely do not agree with the fact that they already have dropped Zepbound from their formularies, and they are pushing Zepbound patients to prescribe to Wegovy as if it's the same thing, and it's not. They are two totally different drugs. While they are both geared towards people that need to lose weight and achieve better health, they don't work in the exact same way. The reason my doctor recommended I try Zepbound is because of what the studies were showing and the impact it had on people with the same health conditions I had. Pre-diabetic for 10 years, high BMI for most of my adult life, high blood pressure, high cholesterol. All of these things were issues that had been resolved by Zepbound in other patients. So that's why we chose it. And you know what? It worked. It was fantastic. It has been having a very positive impact on my health. But now they want to take it away and make me go on Wegovy, where I'll be right back to square one. So I'm trying not to panic. I know it sounds like I'm panicking, and maybe I am panicking a little bit. because I've waited a long time to get to this point. Finally found something that's working. So I'm entitled to panic a little bit. But I kept reading the email and it directs us to the HR website for more information. I'm like, okay, great, because I want more information. What is happening? So, first, they say that current prior authorizations with Highmark will be honored by CVS Caremark. So, check your approval letter from Highmark to know when it expires and make sure your doctor is ready to submit a new PA when the time comes. Fantastic. Sounds great, right? Well, it is great, except for the fact my PA is for Zepbound, which is not on CVS's formularies. So there's no way that they're going to let me take a PA for Zepbound and apply it to another medication. So I would say I'm probably going to have to start that process all over again. Now, maybe I'm wrong and they have some sort of a grace period where they're going to let me stay on Zepbound until that PA runs out. I doubt it. There is no way they're going to let me stay on Zepbound. We'll see, but I'm going to say they're not. So that part sounds nice until you start reading between the lines like I do. And then they throw in another curveball and it says Highmark / Express Scripts and CVS Caremark formulary listings do vary. So there it is. That's what I was looking for. They are giving you a little bit of a disclaimer there that, oh, by the way, what Highmark and Express Scripts said was okay, CVS might not. So, of course, they didn't have any links to those new formularies, just had like the coming soon sign beside those. So we have to wait for that information. So I don't have anything definitive yet. I'm definitely going to be watching for those. There's also a note that if your specialty drug formulary status changes, CVS Caremark will be mailing letters to impacted members the week of November 24th. So, yeah, you can bet I'll be watching my mailbox very closely that week. But honestly, I already have a pretty good idea of what it's going to say. Now, I do recall that CVS mentioned somewhere in their press release that Zepbound might still be covered if your doctor provides a letter saying it's medically necessary. But let's be real about this. I am trying to manage my expectations. That process is not going to be easy. There is no way. I'm betting it's going to be hard. I know that the approvals are reviewed on a case by case basis, and it sounds like it's going to be a long, frustrating road to be able to get Zepbound through CVS Caremark. So, could this be the end of Zepbound for me? Honestly, I think it might be. And I don't know what that means for me yet. That's something I'm going to have to discuss with my doctor when my medication runs out or is close to running out. We're going to have some hard decisions to make if Zepbound is not going to be allowed through CVS Caremark. So we've got an open enrollment coming in November, and you can definitely count on me to be at one of those sessions. I will be asking questions, I will be gathering information, and of course, I will be keeping you guys in the loop every step of the way. So if you haven't subscribed yet, hop on the bus and let's ride this roller coaster together. Thank you so much for watching today, and I'll be seeing you in the next video.